Tell me just briefly the difference between the highly sensitive child book and the highly sensitive parent book.
Oh, people get that mixed up all the time, and it's extremely important because a highly sensitive parent may not have a highly sensitive child. And a highly sensitive child needs a parent who's not highly sensitive to read this book about highly sensitive children, maybe even more than the highly sensitive parent does. So the match is not always there. And I write in the child book about the advantages to a sensitive child to have a not highly sensitive parent. There's advantages both ways. So, you know, it works just as in a marriage, it can work either way, or in a partnership, it can work either way. But the books are very different. And in fact, the highly sensitive parent, I explicitly did not talk about how to parent. I feel there's so many books elsewhere to do that. And that as soon as one starts to give advice, it sounds like it's one size fits all, but everybody's in a different position, especially whether they have anyone to help, enough work help at home, and the temperament of the child. I know someone who's highly sensitive with a child who's not highly sensitive, extremely active, extremely intense. And of course, everyone's telling her how to parent. And it's all wrong advice. I mean, it might be good advice, but a highly sensitive parent can only sit down so many times and say, I know how bad you're feeling right now. And the kid is screaming, I don't want to hear that. I hate when you say that. Now what do you do?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to stop us here because I think that's a great teaser. And, you know, Elaine Aron never wants really to sell her books. She's not a big saleswoman, and she's kind of well, I'm going to say you're an accidental self-help guru because I know that was never your intention. You're a research psychologist, but she has really coined this term, discovered, done tons and tons of research, and it's so valuable to people who have this trait. And I'm so grateful that we are able to talk about it. It's so important that we read the books and really educate ourselves, because that's the first part of the HSP 5 to Thrive, is knowing that you have this trait of high sensitivity or sensory processing sensitivity, and that believing that it's real. So I really appreciate it. And for those of you who are seeing this live right here, I want to tell you that we will be discussing it on the Are You Highly Sensitive live webinar. I'm inviting parents and others to come on and discuss Elaine's new book, The Highly Sensitive Parent, with me. It's on May 18th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and it will be recorded so everyone can see it later. Thank you so much for being here, Elaine, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Elaine.